Hello, welcome to Caffeinated Crafting. My name is Daniela. It is Sunday, December 4th, and we're just going to have a quick little talk about things that I have finished. Nothing on the needles that's getting progress because I'm about to cast on my last little Christmas gift for my local ladies. So if you're one of my locals, bye-bye, see you later. After you can see this episode after Wednesday. And then I have some new plant acquisitions, and we'll just discuss those to give us a little content and a little update. Yeah. So first I finished this dinosaur. Isn't he adorable? I ended up going with a different shade of pink because the pink I was going to use was just too bright for the rest of the color since I changed the whole color palette a bit. So I went with this peachy pink acrylic I had. Aiden helped me pick it out, and I think that works very nicely. There's his little polka dots, and he's even got it on a scarf, and they're super cute. And I'm gonna pause because I just have company. All right, well, that was a fun little visit. I knew they were on their way, but I didn't know when they were gonna get here exactly. All right, so dinosaur is all finished. Cute. This pattern is Triceratops from Amigurumi Today. Very good pattern throughout, well written and all that. My only complaint would be there's no finishing instructions. Like, I mean, there is, but it just says, hang on, it's just like, I mean, it tells you what to do, but not how to do it, I guess. And most of it's fairly easy and like easy to follow and self-explanatory. The only thing I had trouble with was the color on the little frills, because putting the yarn around them, sure, that's all good, but then what do you do with the ends? Because you obviously are going to have ends and you can't weave them in there because it's a different color. So what I did is I tied them and then I wove the end into the head, so the back of the head, or the back of the frills, looks like this. So you can see where I knotted it and put it into the head, but it's nice and symmetrical, so I feel like it works. And then on the front, you just see the color part like you're supposed to. But I guess it works. The yarn was Sandness something or other. Old Rusted Chair. This is some Malabrigo. This is a random acrylic I got on Amazon. I don't remember what the name of it was. And the eyes came from 6060 Eyes. The cream is also Sandness Garn Smart. That's the base. But really, you could knit him, or I mean, not knit, you could crochet him with any kind of yarn and color combination. He's so cute. So he's all finished. Let's put him over there. All right. Then the second thing I finished, and good gosh, it took way longer than I expected because I didn't realize you have to knit the skirt twice. It's double thick. So this is Flora. She has a succulent. It's Flora the succulent. So Flora has succulent on top of her head and then her curls. And she looks like this, and she can stand. But she can also, and this is the cool part, transform into, and it takes a little work because the fabric of the skirt is stiff. And you have to make sure you keep the arms down. Otherwise, they're all scraggly everywhere. But she turns into, very carefully here, into a flower pot. So not only is she a doll, I have cactus spine right here, I think. Gonna have to take the tweezers to it when I get done doing this. Anyway, but she's also a cute little flower pot. And she can stand. Ta-da! Or she can peep out. And I think this is cute. Look. Peep. Anyway, so Flora the Succulent. That pattern is by Amore Fu, and who is Carla Mitrani. Here you go. I got this pattern on Etsy. She has the best figurine patterns. Queen Elizabeth that I crocheted also from her. And the next finished object is also from her. So the next one I finished is Frida. And this is how my Frida turned out. And I love her. I almost wish I wasn't giving her away. Like, I love her so hard. I did the typical Frida Kahlo, like, single eyebrow. And she has on her shawl, which I just sewed on so it would stay. The flowers were a bit of a pain in the hiney, but I made it work. You crochet her hair, like just the black, and it's really hard to see because it is black. But then you also, yeah, here you can see it. You could do a row of single crochet 3 times and you braid it, and then you sew the braid on so it looks like her hair is braided. Super cute. So super cute. Look at this. Also, I forgot to say, I am wearing a Ricky hat that out of Wollmeise DK in Year of the Rat, because I was born in the Year of the Rat. And this is a clapotis. It is knit out of Fiesta Baby Boom in the Mardi Gras colorway. This was the very first clapotis I ever knit up. And I'm wearing the hat because I need to wash my hair. Haven't showered yet. And then I was like, why not throw on the clapotis while I'm at it for a little color? Because the t-shirt is... I'm good at wearing the beige t-shirts, evidently. I had on a different color, but I've been repotting plants and I got a little messy. So anyway. Here she is. Now, the super cute trick, which I think just finishes these dolls off, is the cheeks. And really, all you do is take actual blush, stick your finger in it and go like this, and then go like that on the cheek. It's actual, like, makeup blush. And it just makes the little faces, I think. So I used a peachy blush for her, and that I got in like in a kit thing. That I don't normally use peachy blush because peachy blush is not for my skin tone. And I used my actual, like, what I wear pink blush on her. She doesn't have quite as much. I felt like she needed a little more oomph. Also, this is probably worn off some, so maybe I should reapply before I give her away. I know this is lighter too, so it probably just doesn't show up as well. It's blush. Actual blush. So if you have some blush maybe that you don't want to wear anymore, or the color's not for you, or whatever, it's a great way to use it. So that's all my crafting this week. I feel very accomplished. No, 2 weeks. I didn't record last week. I was deep in it last week. I was like, I gotta get this done. Also, Pokemon game distracted me a little bit. Sorry. I'm like, at this point, I'm not allowing myself to play anymore until I finish the Christmas crafting for Wednesday. I still need to make one more item. And what I am making is this. I am making Sophie the Little Sheep amigurumi. I'm not making the microphone because who needs that? Or I don't need that anyway. So this is my next make. And I'm going to try to finish her by Wednesday. That's my That's my plan, man. So today, what I've got to finish doing, I've been doing chores. I've got some Christmas stuff I need to wrap up to finish clearing off my table a bit. And then for the next 3 days, it's sheep crochet time. Yeah. I only work a partial day on Wednesday and the party's not until the evening. So worst case scenario, I could try to finish it up on Wednesday. But I would really like to finish her, excuse me, by like Tuesday night, just so I'm done, so I don't have to stress. All right, so new plants. I mentioned a couple of weeks ago that I got 2 new plants, and so I will share those with you first. And I will do my best not to touch any of the cacti in front of me because I don't want any more stickers. So I got this one, which is a Sansevieria fernwood. It's like a round Sansevieria, which is different, and I just think it's cool, and so I wanted one. It's got some new growth going on there, so that's cool. And I also got from the same Etsy shop, because I was ordering one, might as well get 2, right? I got the Pothos Enjoy, which looks like this. I've been wanting this plant for a while, and I had bought a cutting, and all my other cuttings I've had really good success with. Like, I'm really pleased. I mean, look at that back there. That's my Philodendron Brazil. That's just, it's crazy. But this is just not working for me. Although now that I have this plant, this one's starting to do a little bit. So, I mean, worst case scenario, I have 2 of these. Like whatevs. But it's just, I've just had a heck of a time trying to get this one to root and to just grow, and I don't know why, but I got myself a big one, so now maybe it has, maybe now it's envious because it has competition. I don't know, but it's starting to grow. See, I mentioned it and showed this one off when I did my little plant tour, about how I just didn't know if it was going to do anything. And really my intention had been, when I got this one, I was just going to dump this one. But it suddenly started doing a little something. So we'll see where we go. So I've had those several weeks. Last weekend, went to the grocery store, Publix, and they had, I potted it up today. They had Christmas cactus, this Christmas cactus for sale for $3.99. $3.99. And I know it's a Christmas cactus and they're everywhere, but I cannot get my stupid cactus to bloom. I have huge cactus. Cannot get that damn thing to bloom. And these were like all budded out, ready to bloom. So I'm like, I'm getting one of those. I'll just have 3 Christmas cacti. It's fine. The leaves look bigger, so it's probably a different variety anyway, whatever. Look how pretty that is. I was at my mom's for Thanksgiving, and my mom has like the blackest thumb ever. She can't grow anything, or generally speaking, she doesn't do plants. She has a Christmas cactus, and it was in full bloom. So like she's had it a while. It actually like bloomed for her. I was so jealous. And then afterwards I saw that one at the grocery store, and I was like, I'm having it. And I kind of wish I had bought 2, to be honest, and just made, like, when I potted it, put them together and had like a big plant. But that's fine. It'll grow. It'll be fine. So then yesterday I got myself, well, they were delivered yesterday, and I potted them up today because they came in like itsy bitsy tiny little containers, and they needed a little love. So I just went ahead and did it while I was, because okay, they're cactus, which means they're a pain to work with as far as like, they'll just, you know, it doesn't matter how careful I am, I always end up getting stuck. I always end up having, you know, at least a little bit, and I wear gloves. I couldn't wear gloves the whole time today because in order to unwrap them, the cardboard and the tape and stuff, I had to be able to use one hand, so I wore one glove. But anyway, so at first, and let me just tell you, I've been tweezering my fingers. And, but anyway, you get the tweezers out and it's fine. But now they're potted and I can be careful and not touch them and they'll be good to go for quite a while. So I got multiple cacti. So I got 2 more bunny cactus. And so this one, let me pick it up with the tray because I gave them some water after I potted them. They were super bone, ridiculously crumbly dry. This is a white angel wing bunny cactus. And he lost a couple of ears in transit, so I just put them down in there. That'll just give me more cacti. And here he is. So he's a white angel wing. Then I also got a yellow angel wing, which is here. Excuse me. He lost some ears in transit, so I stuck one here and I put the other one, oops, that's really wet. I've watered these but I haven't like drained the bottom yet. Okay, so out of that purchase, I got two plants, so I'll probably give one away, keep one. And I've got this little baby one that fell off. He looks like he's giving the finger because he's got the one big one and then 3 little buds coming up. Anyway, that's where mine goes. So these can grow. And the angel wings are cool because bunny cactus are cool. I just love them. I love how they grow. They're fun. Ah, shit. I just touched it again. Did I touch it? Touch it? Maybe not. Oh, I'm trying so hard not to touch these little suckers, but I want to make sure the water's drained out of here. Yeah. Here we go. Drain the water. Okay. So I think I'm good. This one is an Echinopsis speciana, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right, but it's torch cactus. So torch cactus. Here we go. And then I also got this one, and also let me make sure this one's all drained. Okay. This one is a Mammillaria elongata, which is a ladyfinger cactus. Isn't he cool? Look at that. If I can get it to, can we zoom in and not look at me? Can we do it? I know we can do it. Anyway, he's cool. He's also now drippy. And then last, and this is my favorite, I think, is this one, which is a thimble cactus, and it's Mammillaria fragilis, no, Gracilis fragilis. But anyway, look at him, he's so cute. And he actually has a little bloom on him. Do you see that? Right here. And then I think there's another one coming here. I don't know if it'll like full on bloom or if it won't because now it's been shocked in travel and whatnot. Or if it's maybe even like an old bloom and it's already closing. I'm not sure, but it's so cool. Looks like a little nest balls. And I see over here, I have a little ball trying to escape. You go back in the dirt, buddy. Get in the dirt and stay attached. Stay, there you go. Keep them in there. Yeah, so those are new additions to the little plant family. I keep saying I'm done, but then I find cool stuff. And it's hard. It's hard when there's cool stuff, people. So anyway, also it was fun I opened these while I was chatting with my godmother today, and it's fun because she also likes plants and cactus, and so we oohed and awed over them together and we're like, hey, I got this, and oh, I got this. She also got a new cacti and a succulent. So anyway, those were the new plants. We got finished objects, we got new plants. what more could we want? So for next week, hopefully there'll be a sheep, which that video clip, I guess, I'll record early and then tag on the rest of the podcast as I go, because I'll have to record it before I give the sheep away on Wednesday. All right, my Ravelry page will be linked down below. If you have questions about anything, holler. I'll be happy to respond. If you like the video, give me a like. I always forget to say that, but thank you to those of you that do push the little like button. And I will catch you all next week. Bye.